Hello, dear students. Good morning to all of you. As we have finished our first chapter, that was Nature of Business, in which we have studied regarding various business activities like economic activities and non economic activities. And thereafter, we have studied types of business or classification of business on the basis of economic activities, where we have studied regarding trade and commerce, industries, its types, with example. And in the previous class, we were discussing about the selection of forms of business organization, where before selection of forms of business organization, it means which kind of business a business enterprise or business entrepreneur wants to start. Before commencement of the business, they must have to know about the types of the business or the forms of the business organization in which a business can be started or business can be followed. So today here we will learn about the forms of business organization, that is chapter 2nd. In this class we will learn various kinds of business organization in brief only, but in next class we will start separate study of each and every business enterprise, forms of business enterprise. So let's come to the point. Forms of business organization. First of all, we have to know what is forms of business organization. The forms of business organization, it means a business enterprise is an institutional arrangement to form any business activities. This is known as forms of business organization. If any business enterprise wants to start its business, they must have to make some arrangements before its commencement. The arrangements are known as the creation of form or choosing the form of business organization. Now, these forms of business organization, we must have a clear concept regarding types of business too on the basis of economic activities. Types of business too, first is trade and second is industries. Okay, so types of business, and most probably it may be three: trade, commerce and industries, but forms of business organization will be five. So before knowing all the types in detail, let's take a brief or let's take a glance on its classification. Here you can see a diagram is given in which forms of business enterprise or forms of business enterprise is mentioned. Here you can see this business enterprise has been categorized in three parts on the basis of cooperation or on the basis of effort of public, private or both. So first is private enterprise. It means the sector of business which are completely owned and managed and controlled by private person or individual. Second is public enterprise, which is managed or owned by or controlled by government. And joint sector enterprise, which is owned and managed and controlled by private and government entrepreneur both. It means few part of that particular sector is going to be controlled and managed by government, and few parts of that particular sector is managed by private entrepreneur. So these are the three terms, but we will learn the forms of business organization. These are the separation, these are the forms of enterprise, not forms of business organization, forms of business. So here we have to study about the forms of business. So under the private enterprise, you can see a classification is given over here. First is non-corporate form and second is corporate form. It means non-corporate form means what? Non-corporate form means it refers the kind of enterprise. Non-corporate form refers the kind of enterprise for which there is no mandatory rules and regulation. Their incorporation is not under restricted terms. Their commencement of business is not under some rules and regulation strictly. Rules and regulation are there, but these are voluntary but not mandatory for all. So under this organization, non-corporate form, there are three forms of organization. First is sole proprietorship or sole trade, second is partnership business, and third one is joint Hindu family business. And under the corporate form means where business is established under after the incorporation of the business. It means until or unless the business is not getting incorporation certificate or registration certificate, it is quite impossible to start its business. So, and there is strict rules and regulation under which each and every organization has to maintain its books of accounts and maintain the transparency of the transactions. These organizations have a legal entity. These have its own identity in the market, but in case of non-corporate form, they don't have a separate identity in the market besides their owner. So let's take some example, and before taking some example, let's see non-corporate form of business organization. First is sole proprietorship business. Sole proprietorship business means what? Sole proprietorship business means where only one person is responsible for each and every term of the business. This is the person who will endeavor all the profit of the business and will be ready to bear all the risks of the business. He will take each and every decision by its own effort. No one is going to suggest them. So these are sole proprietorship business. For example, if a person is running tea or coffee shop, parlor, saloon, or any kind of kirana or whatever shops are on the road or in the lane, you can see these all are the example of sole proprietorship business, where maintaining books of accounts are not mandatory, and where there are no any legal formalities they have to fulfill, except in few cases like medical stores. They may be under the sole proprietorship business, but before commencement of medical store, they must have the certificate of chemist or druggist. So except in few cases, sole proprietorship business can be start without any legal formalities. There is no objections of the court and the government regarding commencement of the business. Second is partnership form of business. Partnership form of business. This is the form of business in which two or more people can start its business, where the motive of the business must be to earn and distribute profit, but business must be valid. There should not be any illegal or obligatory term in the business, hence, the existence can be in danger. So, in partnership business, two or more persons can be there, and if two or more persons are there, the profit is earned by them and distributed by them. Third one is joint Hindu family business. Nowadays, all of you were seeing watching so many kinds of serial in which one family member is operating a business, and there are so many enemies and related persons of that business, and the head of that business is always seen as the oldest or eldest person of the family. So here in joint Hindu family business, there is a clear concept regarding that the business is carried and operated by all the member of the business, where the business is carried or operated by all the member of the business, and these members, the oldest one or the elder of the family will be the head of the business, and only he or she will take the decision regarding growth and development of the business. No one will interrupt, but whatever profit is going to be earned by the business, these all profit will be divisible among the family members according to its share. So these are the non-corporate form of business organization. Now let's take a brief discussion on corporate form. As I have already discussed that in case of corporate form of business, there is a mandatory rules and regulation for its smooth functioning, and these organizations have its separate legal identity, since these organizations are created under a certain act, laws, and destroyed or wind up under a certain law. So, and before the commencement of the business, they must have their incorporation certificate. Now let's take some example. Now let's study about cooperative society. This is a kind of business enterprise which is created by the same profession, by the member of the same profession. Suppose that farmers association, auto drivers association, these all are a kind of cooperative society. These all are a kind of example of cooperative society, where the member of that society are the person who are engaged in same work, not the other persons are there. And these organizations are incorporated or registered under Cooperative Society Act 1912 or any other Cooperative Society Act of a state. So next is joint stock company. Joint stock company or company. So according to law, joint stock company or company is the organization where it is the association of members, where the members have combined together to do a business, and to earn profit, where the liability of the members are limited to the shares taken by them, and the capital of the company is divided into small units which are known as shares. These shares have equal face value with the same category, and on each and every documents of the company contains a logo that is known as common seal, which denotes the existence of the company, that, or we can say that, which clear that the company is in the existence, company is running. So dear students, on the basis of these two, if we are going to combine these two, here we can find there are 5 forms of business organization. First is sole proprietorship, second is partnership, third is joint Hindu family business, fourth is cooperative society, and fifth is company, joint stock company or company. So there are 5 forms of business organization, and types of business is 3: trade, commerce and industries. Business can be done in 3 terms. Business are 3 types: trade, commerce and industries. And forms of business organization, whether you have to start trade work or industrial work or commercial work, you can choose any 5 form, whether you can start the industries or trade or commerce in sole proprietorship business, or by taking help of others like partnership business, or by the help of family members like joint Hindu family business, or by creating association of same category of people like cooperative society, or in case of joint stock company. So dear student, now I think now you all have a clear concept regarding the classification of forms of business organization. So here we have studied regarding forms of business. So for each and every types of business, we must have to select which form will be suitable for them. Okay, thank you.